So I'm headed to the Goodwill outlet this morning. This is twice in 1 week for me, so that's kind of a lot. But I was challenged by Amanda over at Organiser Reseller. She is in the UK. How cool is that? She wanted to do a UK versus US thrift challenge. So I have a list of 5 things that I have to look for, and we're going to compare it on her live chat on Sunday. So I will put the link down in the description below to that chat, and we're going to go see if we can find these 5 things, and then we're going to talk about it on Sunday. Come on, let's go see what we can get. Okay, here's what I'm working with. So we're going to find these 5 things. Wish me luck. So that would count as designer. Oop, and it looks real. So now to find the match. Oh my gosh. That's the challenging part when you're at the bins. Hoping that you could find the match to that designer shoe. Kind of hard to come by, so this was my cart, but somebody's put their stuff in it. They stole my cart and threw my shoes that I had in the cart into the bin. So I guess I'll just set my stuff there until I find a buggy. Lovely. You can find some great shoes, but they're all singles. I can't find a match. Let's review. I don't have shoes. I have a single shoe, but I don't have a pair of shoes. Let's see. Vintage toy? No. Jewelry? Maybe. Designer item? No. And vintage kitchen? Possibly. Boy, I am really struggling here so far. I don't know, guys. I think they're pretty rough. Look at that. Oh my gosh. They're in such bad shape. I'm going to send them to check though and see. I don't know. I think somebody'd still be into them. Ooh. It's too little. I don't know. I might wear this for our challenge. And it's still pretty crazy down there, but I found this guy and I think I'm gonna go with him for my vintage toy because he's lightweight, and because I don't know very much about toys, this is gonna be like the best thing for me. And then look at that vintage kitchenware. I think that's fun. I don't know if I would use it, maybe to decorate. But I'm getting this kitchenware. It's lightweight too. Yeah. I know a lot about toys, so this makes it hard. I'm gonna try to pull this up. There's a like a little strap right here that like holds everything down and closed. I'm gonna throw it back.
All right, so $37 again.
Hey, Amanda, that was my thrift challenge. I couldn't find, my designer item is okay, but I couldn't find any jewelry. The jewelry that I had, I didn't love, and I probably wasn't gonna mess with it. So we do need to stop by ARC. It's a local thrift store, charity shop here, and see if I can find some jewelry, because that's the only thing I don't have on my list. Let's go see what we can find. That was the Goodwill bins, so let's go see what's next. Hey, Organiser reseller friends. This is a local thrift store for me, so this is something that is only in Colorado, and they've got great stuff. You're gonna love what we find, so come with me. Let's go see if we can find some jewelry. Okay, now I think we have a better shot at finding some jewelry for this challenge. Maybe that's the one I should get, and then I can send it to you. That's funny.
Code 8 on 4, 8 on 4.
Ooh. I'm gonna take this one, I think. How much is it? $4.99. That's it. That's the one I'm gonna get. Okay. Let's check out the shoes. I don't know. There's not a lot to pick from right now. Let's see what we can find. Maybe we'll do better than what we had at the bins. I'm walking away with nothing in the shoes, so go with ones that we found at the bins. Let's try games. Does that count as toys? There's my mugs. I'll put them down right here because I'm not sure if I want to get those or not, but wait.
Sheila, if you're still in the store, can I use your register, please? Thank you.
You guys know I don't know much about Pokemon. Let's try it. Hey, we did it. We got some really great stuff, I think, at this ARC. This is not a bad vintage game, so it's a 90s game, and it looked like it was doing pretty good online. So, and then I got my jewelry, which was good. That's what we came here for, because I couldn't find any at the bins. So much fun! Okay, so thank you, Organiser reseller Amanda, for having me on your chat, first of all, because that's super cool. I love the idea of collaborating with other resellers just because we're cool people. No, because I think it's neat to learn from each other and figure out, knowledge about what's selling and what's hot and what's cool. Plus, we get to meet other neat people. So this challenge of the UK versus the US was fun. I love seeing what you guys find in your car boots and your charity shops. I went to the bins because that's what I have that's near me, and I'm a little addicted to it. I like it a lot, but it's so hard to beat the cost of goods whenever you're at the bins, and we'll talk about that at the end. Sometimes I say that and I forget, but remind me, at the end we're going to talk about what I picked up, and I'm going to show you everything, okay? First, I want to talk about what I picked up for the challenge. We had 5 items that we had to pick up, and you might have to help me decide which one that I will submit for the show, for the end challenge on Sunday with Amanda, because I got a couple of different things. So, okay, let's see what I got. This one was kind of my easy one. It was the only one I could find, and we had a $10 limit for a designer item. That's really hard to do, but look, Missoni in the bins. So this is a Missoni men's tie. Missoni is a good designer, and I'm really happy that we found this. So super lightweight, and I think I paid, actually let's just look at it, okay? Oh, where did it go? Oh, here it is. Altogether, I ended up with 32 items. So the items that are in the challenge this is gonna include that. So this tie was $1.18. $1.18. Now I don't know what that converts to euros or francs or pounds. I don't know. But I paid $1.18 for everything that I'm gonna show you, except for the kitchenware. The kitchenware is gonna be separate because it's a different price. So this was $1.18. This was my designer item for the challenge with Organiser Reseller. Now, when it came to shoes, I picked up these. Again, I paid $1.18 for these snakeskin, like metallic Coach loafers. They are a size 6.5 US. So it doesn't say what that is, UK sizing, but 6.5, that's smaller. But anyway, it's a pair of Coach little leather, little sandals or little loafers. I think they're kind of cute. They're in decent condition, so these will be easy. I think shoes are easy to take pictures of and get them listed. Okay, so I have a couple of different things that I thought about for vintage toys. These are stuffies, little plush animals. This one is a Super Mario, and I'm not exactly sure what date it is on here because I couldn't see the date. Oh, this won't work. This one won't work because this is a 2017. That's not vintage. Can't do this one. Okay, so that one's out. This is Beatrix Potter, Jemima Puddle Duck. Now the tags on this look like they are vintage, but let's double check. Made in USA, so that's always a positive thing for us. But it doesn't say the date. Maybe it says on her tush tag? No. So I can't really call this one vintage either because I don't know the date for sure. Oh, that's too bad. An Eden gift? Well, maybe somebody out there knows whether or not this is vintage. But anyway, this is a Jemima Puddle Duck. I should have researched her a little harder, but I didn't. So this one, I probably can't consider to be vintage either because I don't know the date. That leaves vintage toys. I like this one anyway, right? So this I found at ARC thrift store. And ARC is really nice. It has a very good mission that they work with to make sure that they keep the monies in the community, and they do a lot of good things for the community. So I guess you could call it a charity shop, but we just call it a thrift store. And this is Pokemon Master Trainer. Okay, I did look at this one. I paid $8.99, so I'm within my $10 allowance for this challenge. And it says it is a 1998. Yes, that is vintage. It is taped shut, so I'm gonna assume that all the pieces are there. Can I tell you what these things were going for on eBay? Do you see the comps? So this was probably gonna be my pick anyway, but I'm pretty excited about this. Thank you to all these other YouTubers out there, like Bearded PokeTuber, that would tell me this kind of stuff. Dallas Flips and Nashville Flippers and Tendo, all those people that kind of educated me on Pokemon, because this is not my era. I didn't grow up with this, but I am learning from all the YouTubers that are out there. Thank you. Okay, so that is my vintage game. You've seen my shoes, you've seen my vintage toy. Okay, let's talk about kitchenware, because I have a couple of different options for kitchenware. And at the bins, I paid 95 cents a piece. So let's see what I've got at the bins for 95 cents for vintage kitchenware. I like this bucket. I don't know why. It's not labeled, it's not marked. I'm probably gonna keep it. It's super cool, and I might just like put, I don't know, flowers or something in it. I just liked it. But at 95 cents, why not? Maybe it'll go with me to junk stock, probably not. But I think this is gonna probably be my vintage pick. Aren't those neat? These are like little salt and pepper shakers. Let's see what it says on the bottom. Let's put our glasses on so we can see something. Okay, so this is, it says Sarsaparilla Decor Designs, 1984, Japan. Neat, right? It reminds me of those pictures that, I can't think of the artist. Let me see if I can look it up and I'll pop it up down here. There's an artist that does these flamingos. I can't think of the guy's name right now. But this reminds me of those, and I think that they would look really good if somebody had some of those photos. Very Florida, very tropical, but salt and pepper shakers, vintage, 1984. I think this is gonna be my kitchenware pick. Okay, and the last item, jewelry. This was hard, so you can't find jewelry at the bins. You can, and I have. I found this bolo tie one time. It's a little Western bolo tie. I'll show you a picture of it. I got $115 for that. So it was silver and it was inlaid and it's gorgeous, but I got $115 for that. So you can find jewelry in the bins. I found pearls one time. So what am I saying? You can't find, it's just harder to find jewelry in the bins. So we found this. It's this really nice bracelet. And I like it that it's, a bangle. I like bangles. I don't know why. I paid $3 or $4.99. This one was a little pricey, but still within the $10 allowance for the thrift challenge. Okay, so this one was the pink tag, and it was $4.99 with tax. What else did I buy? Oh, the Pokemon. So the Pokemon was $8.99. This was $4.99. So at ARC, total, I spent $13, with tax, $15.19 for these two items. And I'm not sure if I'm going to sell this or not. This would look really pretty on my mom. She'd love it. And it's Coach. That's amazing, right? So those are the things that I have for the thrift challenge with Organiser Reseller, Amanda. So thank you for having me on your show. Hi, I'm so excited about it. I love getting to meet other resellers. I love a thrift challenge. So you can check out my channel and see where I have some other thrift challenges that I've done with other resellers that I got to meet in person. So we have this, thing like the Atlantic Ocean in between us. So Amanda and I couldn't get together, but I think this was a great idea. And I'm grateful that she asked me to hang out with her. Let's see what else I've got. My other items. These are the things that I picked up while I was at the bins getting things ready for this thrift challenge. And again, I paid $1, what did I just say? $1.18 a piece. So I had 32 items, and it was $37.90. So everything that I'm showing you, I paid $1.18 for, unless I say otherwise, and then I'll let you know what I paid for it, because there's one item here that I'm pretty excited about. I watched somebody else put it back, and I scooped it up right away. I knew what that thing was whenever she threw it to the side. So I'll show you what that is here in just a second. Maybe I'll save that one for last, because it's my favorite. And I have one other item. I have a couple of bucks. I have one other item that I got special pricing for. She only charged me $5 for it, and I think I'm going to get 40 or 50 for them. Here, let's just show you right now. Plus, I found $1 and change in a purse. So it's change, but it's still money. So this says RV sales, service, and rentals. I have a little pop-up camper. You guys know about it. We travel all over the country in our little fiberglass camper. These, she charged me $5 for, and there's a whole set of them here. These are those blocks or pads that you put your the little feet, your stabilizers on. There's a whole bunch of these things. They call them stack length levelers. So you can put the, like if you're on something that's not level, you need 3 on this side and 1 on this side to sort of like level up your rig, your camper. These things are not cheap whenever you go to buy them. We know. We've had to go buy them. These are in great condition and they don't look like they were used very much. They're from Anchorage, Alaska. That's really neat to me, considering we're not in Alaska. So I do think that I'm gonna get about $50 for these. Probably put them on Marketplace, something local, because they're a little heavy and shipping might be kind of an issue. So we'll try local first. If that doesn't work, then I'll pop them up on eBay. Okay, so I got 3 books. One of them is the one that I want to show you. I picked up a birthday card too. Oh, and some thank you cards. And I stick these in my packages, and I like it whenever I can find them at the bins because super cheap. Books are 50 cents. This is the one that I want to show you. This one is kind of interesting. 4 combined tables. The logarithms and squares, slopes and rises, logarithmic, trigonometric tables, and segmental functions. It's a math book. But at first I thought it was a Bible because of the way it's like this. And the pages are like a Bible. It's amazing. But they were going for, look at that, somebody's hen scratches on the inside there. They were going for between $12 and $30 on eBay. This one looks like it is a copyright of published in 1958. So it's published in 1958, which is still, you know, a minute ago. It's kind of a neat book. So I think I can get about $30 for this. This is just scrapbook paper. When I run out of those other thank you cards, I make thank you cards with this stuff. And it's 50 cents. So this is practically free because look how many thank you cards I can get out of this. And I cut it into quarters or eighths sometimes. So that's a lot of thank you cards. I had some of these whenever I was in high school. So this was, look at this, vintage Forenza. If you know, you know, right? You know. So this is a skirt. It's a skirt, but it's shorts. So it's a skirt. I had a pair of these. I wore them all the time. We used to wear them with tights and then flats. No? You? Okay. There was a bunch of sweaters today, and because it's starting to get nice, a lot of people aren't picking up the sweaters, especially Christmas sweaters, because Easter is right around the corner. But look at this. Vintage Woolrich. I am going to go ahead and get it listed, but I'm not going to accept a lowball offer on it. These things, this will be $70 or $80, maybe even $95 next season. Woolrich. We'll talk about this in a minute. This one got passed over because the t-shirt boys were looking for t-shirts and didn't see this snap. It's not a cinchilla because it doesn't say cinchilla, but it's a small, but it's still an easy $24.99. New with tags. Anthropology. This is here, I'll just show you because I don't know how to say that. But originally 100 and, oh, that's Canadian. I have them. I should just wear them. $98. So this is a size medium, new with tags, cute little blouse, and it's perfect for, you know, upcoming summer season. Very cute, and it says it's a medium, but my goodness. I would call it bigger than a medium, but new with tags. Okay, again, not the season, but it's Duluth Trading Company. It's a 2XL tall. These fleece jackets are nice, okay? I'm telling you, these are a good thing. Duluth Trading Company is something you definitely want to pick up. So it's in great shape. It's got a lot of pockets, and you know, Duluth has a good following. There's a lot of guys that really like it. I love this. Oh, I don't recognize that name. The Famous, Portsmouth, Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia. It's like a trench coat, but that pattern, is that amazing? It's got these great buttons on it. I just think it's neat. I don't know how much I'm going to get for it, but I think I'm going to start it out at like $60 or $70. This is for my daughter. It would have been $40 or $50 at the store. And she was looking for things like this to hang up because everybody is putting these in their windows right now again. Very pretty, right? So she asked me to grab this and I got glass weight pricing on it. So for glass weight pricing, or kitchen weight pricing, so I paid 95 cents for this. 95 cents. Okay, maybe I made a mistake on these. I don't know. They are really rough, like really rough, and I can't find any labeling on them. They're probably fake. Look at the bottoms. They're bad. It says Boost right there. If you guys have any gut feeling on this, you can go ahead and let me know in the comments. But I didn't want to leave without maybe checking. I mean, Lord knows that I have found fakes a lot of times in the bins, but sometimes I find real stuff. So, I mean, we're gonna check and just see, although there's no labeling on the inside. They could be just junk. I might be throwing these away. I don't know. We'll find out later. Okay, and last, this is the blanket that I got linen pricing for it. One of my favorite things to find. So this is a Pendleton. I'm gonna look at the tag. I would say that this is probably a 50s or 60s based on the tag. And these things consistently, I mean, it's got a little bit of pilling, but not bad. Consistently be able to get $50, $60, $70 for these. And depending on the condition and the age, you might be able to get more. Some blankets, like the Hudson Bay style, the 5-stripe blankets, you can probably get a lot more for. I have sold another blanket that I got, I think, $465 for. But it was in pristine condition and it was a limited edition and all those things. But if this is from the 50s or 60s, this is limited edition too. So what did I pay for it? What did I pay for it, you ask? The Pendleton blanket I paid $1.75. This is why I like finding the Pendleton blanket so much, because I pay almost nothing for linen, and I'm grateful for that. I'm glad about that. So I do look at the linens quite a bit, but somebody was looking at it and I guess didn't know or didn't see the Pendleton, and so I stood next to her until she flipped it away, and as soon as she flipped it away, I was like, I'll take that, thank you. I think I did pretty good though. I paid a total of $37.90, and I'm gonna make that back on this blanket and then some. So if you need a link to my eBay, you can check out and see what I have already sold. If there's something there that you like, you can always click on it too. I am a member of the eBay affiliate program. So when you click on it, and if you buy something for me or somebody else, then I do get a little kickback, and thank you for that. But the link for that is in the description below. That is, I keep wanting to make sure I double check, but that's everything. I really appreciate you guys coming along with me on this. Thanks so much to Amanda, the Organiser reseller. I will put the link down to her the link for her channel in the description below, and click on that. Give her some love, give her some thumbs up, and subscribe if you can. She is in the UK and she does a lot of vintage toys. Can't wait for you to check her channel out and see what that thrift challenge was like on her side of the pond. So until next time, I thank you for coming along. I'm super grateful that you were here. Click that bell, click that notification button, subscribe, and give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. I'll see you in the bins.